All right, this one's called Dayglow. 1, 2, 3. They said that I should cut it out, but a good idea won't keep me down. And anytime I work it out, I find I'm back at the start. I tried my best to turn it down, but I'm addicted to the sound. I ran that record into the ground, built me up, spinning round. I'm busy dreaming of the day glow light, night spent with you, parallel lines since 22. On my mind, still running through, parallel lines since 22. I feel so lost and uninvolved for reasons that I can't recall, but I don't really mind it at all. Ignorance wonderful. I'm busy dreaming of the day glow light, night spent with you, parallel lines since 22. On my mind, still running through, parallel lines since 22. I'm busy dreaming of the day glow light, night spent with you, parallel lines since 22. On my mind, still running through, parallel lines since 22. Day glow light, night spent with you, parallel lines since 22. On my mind, still running through, parallel lines since 22. Light, night spent with you, parallel lines since 22. On my mind, still running through, parallel lines since 22. Lovely. Yeah, tour was great. Good to be back out. Those shows have been booked for like 18 months or something now, so it felt great to actually like go out and play those gigs that we've been waiting for so long, and it was amazing. Like, it was really cool to get out, tour the first album, which we didn't get a chance to do obviously, and then also tour the second album. I think people were really up for it, so it's probably our favourite set of shows we've ever done, I'd say.
Yeah, it's really mad because when we released the first album, we were thinking, well, this is now out. We're happy it's out, but we don't know what's going to happen for the next year. And luckily we got another deal, and we always knew we wanted to release music quickly after the first album, but maybe not as quick as, cause I think it was about 13, 14 months or something between the two albums. So when we released it, we thought we haven't had the chance to play a single gig from the first album. So let's just see what happens. So yeah, we were buzzing. We got the news on the Friday when we were travelling back to Scotland, and we just couldn't be more happy.
Yeah, we just clung in there because I think it was like it was 38 or 39, and like last year there was like no albums out, so it was like a bit easier for us to get like a somewhat decent. Well, we grafted hard for it, but like to get a somewhat decent chart position. At this time, like we really had to like put everything into like
The difference in sales is mad because like it was 39 for the second album, but if you sold like another 150, you could be like 30.
Yeah.
Which is mad if you think about it. Or if you sold like 20 less, you could be like 41 or something. Do you know what I mean? So like I know it's a bit cliche, but like everyone who bought that album has really helped us out and made a difference because we were able to say sorry that we've got 2 top 40 albums.
Right, this one is called Start Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Start again. Start again. How do I keep saying what I mean? Got me losing sleep when it don't come easily, but it's okay. In the back of my mind, ideas for me to find when I've tried all I can try. 10 more reasons why
I'm uninspired.
can't fake a surprise.
I love to try it.
Give me something never one for running when the words get stuck in my mind.
Start again.
Melody calling, but I feel like I'm falling 'cause I can't quite figure it out. And start again. Start again. We go again. Is every line a test? My mind won't let me rest till I've guessed and second guessed out of the blue. Salvation comes along in my inner monologue when I'm righting all my wrongs. 10 more reasons why
I'm uninspired.
can't fake a surprise. Give me something never one for running when the words get stuck in my mind.
Start again.
Melody calling, but I feel like I'm falling 'cause I can't quite figure it out. Start again. Start again. Start again. Start again. Start again. Give me something never one for running when the words get stuck in my mind.
Start again.
Melody calling, but I feel like I'm falling 'cause I can't quite figure it out. Start again. Start again. Start again. Start again. Start again.
The music scene in Scotland's really flourishing now, and it's good to see that Scottish acts are sort of being taken seriously, kind of being booked for the same support tours, the same festivals, doing their own run of shows down south and stuff, and that's great to see. I mean, we're maybe not so much got our finger on the pulse of like what's absolutely up and coming, but there's like hundreds of bands and acts like doing great things like the Ninth Wave and Joseph and stuff like that, like all making like big waves in Scotland, the rest of the UK, and like globally in some cases as well. So yeah, Scottish music scene's brilliant at the moment.
Especially with Edinburgh as well, because when we started out, especially me and Prentice about 8 years ago, I couldn't count on one hand like 5 bands from Edinburgh. However, now there's like ourselves, Retro Radio Club, Brickcombe, Swim School. There's so many new bands from this side of from the M8, because usually there's so many bands in Glasgow, but it's cool to see Edinburgh's kind of getting its own identity and own scene.
Yeah. Yeah, it was unreal. It's like one of those ones like, well, the dream always when we were younger is always like, oh, Tea in the Park, but obviously that wasn't a thing. And then the last few years, like going to Transmit and stuff, just thinking how quality would it be to play on that stage, and it was unreal. Like just had like such a fun day, and like being able to actually go back to a festival again and see like all the artists that are playing and everything, it's unreal. Like, and it just went so fast as well, like the set and everything, and yeah, it was quality.
All right, this one's called "The Love You Give." Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. When things don't seem to work out, and you can make them turn around, the way to what you're dreaming of, and push and pull from those you love, is something that you can't run. It's everything you want. Maybe one day you'll find out
It was all along.
it'll take some time to realize that the love you give goes back in time. And if you need something, then hold on, 'cause the love you give will carry on. It'll take some time to realize that the love you give goes back in time. And if you need something, then hold on, 'cause the love you give will carry on. The love you give will carry on. The love you give will carry on when you want to get out. But gravity will keep your feet held to the ground. The way to what you're dreaming of, the push and pull from those you love, is something that you can't run. It's everything you want. Maybe one day you'll find out
It was all along.
it'll take some time to realize that the love you give goes back in time. And if you need something, then hold on, 'cause the love you give will carry on. It'll take some time to realize that the love you give goes back in time. And if you need something, then hold on, 'cause the love you give will carry on. It'll take some time to realize that the love you give goes back in time. And if you need something, then hold on, 'cause the love you give will carry on. It'll take some time to realize that the love you give goes back in time. And if you need something, then hold on, 'cause the love you give will carry on. The love you give will carry on. The love you give will carry on.
We are very grateful, like, for the bands that took us on tour in the early days. So in 2019 we did like a really good tour with Father Son, and then shortly after in April we went on tour with Circle Waves, and we were like very, very grateful for those shows, because now when we're playing gigs and stuff like that, when you're down selling merch or whatever, or meet people outside or whatever, a lot of the time they're like, I saw you at this gig supporting Father Son, or I saw you at this gig supporting Circle Waves or whatever. So I think that helped us pick up a bunch of fans, really, those two tours. So yeah, definitely grateful for those ones, and I think just the fact that we spent a long time just playing whatever shows we could get on, whatever festival bills we could get on, just driving up and down the country, just playing. I think that helped to get us to where we are now. I think we grew quite organically as a live act, and now I think we can kind of hold our own as a headline band.
Yeah, buzzing. Yeah, I love the tour tunes, man. It's like we got our manager. He told me first. He was like, don't tell the lads. And I was like, oh, why have you told me that? 'Cause I was with them in the car at the time. And I think I put one of the tunes on and we were just listening to him. We were like, and I was like, I just told them. And I was like, we're going on tour with them. And he was like, how do you know that? How do we not know that? And I was like, but yeah, we were really, really excited because it's not only just the fact we had to play with them, but they're playing a lot of cool places we've never played before. Places that, if you're a touring band of that size, like to the Cortinas, they don't usually play like Blackburn or places like that. But it's going to be really good because the rooms are really big and it means we can just go to new places, and because like playing in front of new people is the best way to get new fans. Because hopefully next year when we're doing another tour for places near Blackburn, when we're chatting to people, I have no doubt that they'll say stuff like, oh, I've seen you guys at the Cortinas, or I hadn't heard you guys until that show. So yeah, it's really thankful for them to take us on tour, but growing up, they're like one of my favourite bands, so it's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, we're dead excited for the 2 Barrows shows. It's obviously like pretty much every Scottish band's dream to headline that venue. So yeah, we're dead excited. First night's sold out, and then we're playing the 2nd of December as well, and there's still some tickets left for that, so feel free to go grab one.
All right, this one is called Tiger Blood. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Kids round here stuck in their teens, chasing the notion that's in between. The feeling you get when you're hypnotized, and the feeling you get looking in snake eyes. It's not what you want, that's the way that it seems. Turning up while you turn up your jeans. It's harder to see when you improvise, and it's harder to run when you feel tongue-tied by the yes and the no that helps you let go and feel alright for days. Tell me what you wanted, and then tell me how to be through the constant hellos, and we won't let go. The hearts in between the X's and O's. Tell me when it's okay, hiding happiness in cliches. Drunk and drank to my knees, to my memories, because we all need a little tiger blood. Is it real, is it not, and do I mind? Is it everything you hope to find? Turn to me and then replied, is it just so wrong to fantasize about the times when we're alive, holding up, holding out, holding on for the ride, screaming, oh my God, look into the skies, wanna feel, wanna love, wanna let it, got the things